First, I offer humble obeisances to Pad Padma, Nitya Prashna Vishnu Pada Ashtotra Sache Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya Lila Pravishtamam Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Sache Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. In his lotus feet, I offer my infinite Dandavat Pranam. Then Lila Pravishta Vishnu Pad Ashtotar Sache Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, and my dear most worshipable Bhakti Vedanta Srila Padmanabh Maharaj, and all the Param Pujapad Srila Shanta Maharaj and Param Pujapad Bhakti Vedanta Govinda Maharaj, and all the Vaishnavas and the Vaishnavis, to everybody I offer my Dandavat Pranams. It's a very auspicious day today, and it's very so blissful that in the shelter of Guru Pad Padma, in his lotus feet, we are sitting here. And Nityananda Prabhu very mercifully, and Prema Purushottam Sachinandan Gaur Hari, and Radha Raman Bihari, in their shelter of the lotus feet we are sitting here. Jai Govinda. Transmitter is working. Srimad Bhagavatam Katha. This Katha will go on for 7 days. Every year we do Kirtan of Srimad Bhagavat Katha at the same place. Gurudev, when he departed from this material world in 2010, in December, Gurudev, he departed from this material world and entered the eternal pastimes of Krishna. And since 2011, remembering Gurudev and holding his desires in my heart, but I listened from him, and that same Katha, to do the Kirtan of that Katha, I am trying to speak and distribute that same mood that he wanted to distribute. Recently, you just heard about Krishnadev Vedavyas. He manifested Ved, Purana, Upanishads, many ancient scriptures, but still in his heart he was not feeling peaceful. He was not feeling calm, and he was not happy, he was not satisfied. And on the banks of Ganga, in Madrika Ashram, there he sat there, and he was thinking there that why is his mind restless, why is he's not feeling nice. It's so long. So after some time, Narad Rishi, the high class exalted devotee, he appeared. Narad Rishi, he said, all the scriptures that you have created, all the Vedas, you created many scriptures. You created Puranas, many scriptures. But all the scriptures that you have written, you did not establish the fact and did not reveal that who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In any scripture, in some Brahmaji is the God, Brahma is the Supreme God, and in another scripture you are while glorifying other incarnations, you are glorifying them so much that they seem to be God. If God is one, then why don't you make it clear that this is the God? Who is God? Even till now, in the heart of the devotees, people, they are curious to know who is God. So Narada Rishi said, you did not define, you did not explain properly who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's why Narada Rishi said, look, Vyasadeva, the latest Purana, you manifest the latest scripture, which will be conclusion of all the scriptures, and explain Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ram, Nrsimha, all the other incarnations are the incarnations of Krishna. Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Krishna, Vrajendranandan Shyam Sundar said. And second, all the katha that you have explained, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, you have explained about these four things. But what is beyond liberation, what is beyond mukti, you did not explain it properly. That's why he said, please you explain and tell everybody. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, liberation. This is not the ultimate goal of the jiva. What is the ultimate goal of the jiva? The fifth thing, Krishna Prem, the love for Krishna. Please explain about it. And third one is, all the scriptures that you have manifested, you explain about the Krishna Leelas, but you did not put the Leela pastimes in some nice sequence. Even till today, the people, they have many doubts in their hearts. First they explain Dwarka Leela, and then they explain Mathura Leela, and then going to Vrindavan, but this is not proper sequence. That's why people, even till today, they have so many doubts. So, you make a conclusion scripture, like conclusion of all scriptures in Srimad Bhagavatam, you manifest the scripture and explain who is God and the Krishna's pastimes, put it properly in sequence. Vrindavan Leela, explain the beautiful Leela of Vrindavan, and then explain the Leela of Mathura, and then the pastime of the Dwarka. So this is the proper sequence. The fourth question is, whatever you explained, the topmost Leela, the topmost pastime of Krishna, this Ras Leela, you established this, that this is the topmost Leela. And then through Krishna, establish this fact that all the topmost devotees of Krishna, among all the devotees, the love, the mood of the gopis is the topmost. It's so high class, unique and unparalleled. Vyasadeva ji said, how can I establish this? Then at that time, Narada Rishi said, you follow the path of bhakti, because Bhagavat-saptaha, to realize the spiritual things and understand bhakti, Bhagavat-saptaha is the only way is bhakti. By karma, jnana, by performing deeds, by studying many scriptures, we cannot attain God. Bhakti is the only process. Vyasadeva ji, by the mercy of Narada ji, he followed the path of bhakti, and he realized everything because he followed the path of bhakti. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, gave his darshan to him also, and he also witnessed all the pastimes of Krishna, even the Bahiranga Shakti of Krishna, the external potency of Krishna and Maya. he also experienced it. How Maya, it entangles the jivas in it, and the jivas suffer in the cycle of birth and death, and they all are suffering. And how jiva, how he gets liberated from this world, and how can he reach the abode of God. Vyasadeva saw all of this, and like this, by the mercy of Naradji, Vyasadeva, he manifested one last scripture, latest scripture, which Srimad Bhagavatam. The secrets of Bhagavat are so deep. Bhagavat. Bha means Prakash, the light. Ga means Garishta. All the scriptures, among all the scriptures, is the topmost. Ga means Garishta, means the topmost among all the scriptures. So the letter Ga, it means this. It is known as the Puran Samrat, the kings of all the scripture, the king of all scriptures. Bha means the starting letter Bha, Prakash, like in the heart of all the jivas. Bha, Ba. So Va, the. So Va, Vas, it means like one who resides everywhere. And Ta, Tran, like who, if you study Bhagavat, you do kirtan of it, then it will be so auspicious for you. You will be free from this world. There is only one solution to be protected from Maya. That is to listen the katha of Srimad Bhagavatam. The previous speakers, they told, when Krishna, he entered going back to his transcendental abode, at that time Kali Yuga started. How is the mind of people of Kali Yuga? It's very, not very nice. There is not a jiva in this world who does not get absorbed in mundane talks. Everybody likes to do mundane talks. Oh dear king, in Kali Yuga, the humans, they are contaminated with many sins. So anger, lust, greed, so many, they are criticizing others, enviousness. See, the humans are like this these days. There's nothing happened, but yet people are criticizing, arguing over a thing. For example, there's a till, like a mustard seed, and they make it into a mountain. So it's like a Hindi proverb, like exaggerating something and leading it to an argument. It's a little thing, but they exaggerate it to the society and everyone, and then they create an argument and fights. This is the law of Kali Yuga, like this is the nature of Kali Yuga. That's why Swayam Bhagavan, God himself, after disappearing from this world, simultaneously the Kali Yuga started, and the Srimad Bhagavatam, the manifestation of it was very important in Kali Yuga. If you listen to Srimad Bhagavatam, the jivas will be free from all their sinful activities. The glories of Bhagavatam is like this. God himself. Let me tell you about the word Bhagavan, which is the Hindi of God. Bha means the Bhagavan. Bha, this word, how many words are here? In Hindi, as you can see on the screen, Bhagavana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 letters in Hindi are here in this word, Bhagavan, which means God. So the word Bha, the first one, it means Bhumi, which means the soil, the ground. And the Ga, the second one, means the sky. Bhaga. And the Va means Vayu, which means air. A-I-R, air. And the A, the fourth one, it means Agni, fire. And the fifth one, na means neer, which means water. So these are the 5 elements. By these 5 elements, the creation happened. This is the source of creation. God is the source of creation. All these tattvas, they are coming from these 5 elements. In Upanishad it is also coming. Whatever we see in this material world, it is manifested from where? It is coming from God. God is the supreme creator, and through God all the jivas, they are existing because of God, and they are maintained and nourished by God. And at the end, the destruction will happen, the huge natural disaster happens, and all the jivas, they get merged back into God. Whatever you see, it is coming from God. God is the creator. Even God is existing in tiniest and tiniest of the particles, atoms. So that's why God, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, this is Bhagavatam is like a sun which will make all the darkness run away. So if you listen to Srimad Bhagavatam easily, quickly, you will be able to cross the ocean of material existence. So that's why the glories of Bhagavatam is also explained in Padma Puran. Srimad Bhagavat, it is a form of God. It is an incarnation of God. Like the previous speakers, they explained, Srimad Bhagavat, this is known as embodiment of liberation, and it connects us with God. This is a deity of God. It is not an ordinary book, not a scripture. We see that this is a scripture, but it is so much more than just a scripture. The saints, the high-class exalted devotees, they established through Padma Puran.
Kanthasthu rajanamamo jodiyo mukharvindam dasamam prabhurlam ekadaso jasya lalakapattam siropitu tadava evavani tamadi devam koruna nidhanam tamalavarnam apara samsara samudra setum bhajamahe Bhagavat-sarupam.
Padma Puran explained. See, the shlok is up on the screen. In the Bhagavatam, there are 12 cantos in Srimad Bhagavatam. These 12 cantos, Srimad Bhagavatam, this is the 12 signifies 12 different body parts of the God. The first canto and the second canto is the God's lotus feet. So the third and the fourth canto is known as the 2 thighs of God. The fifth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is the stomach area of God. And the sixth canto and seventh canto, God's 2 hands. And the eighth canto is the chest of God. And the ninth canto, it is God's throat. And the 10th canto, beautiful, sweet smile of God is the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. This 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, God's so beautiful and like glowing smile, such beautiful smile God has. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. And 11th canto is the God's forehead. And the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is the head of God. Srimad Bhagavat, if we take shelter of Bhagavatam, this Maya Sansar, this material world is full of distress. How can we cross the ocean of material existence? There is no boat. Why? Because this ocean of material existence, there are so many big waves are going on in this ocean. So many big oceans. Forget about the boats. Even the big ships, they will sink down for drown. Because in scriptures it is explained this way. In the ocean, when there are huge waves and a whirlpool, like a tornado in the ocean, the big ships, they sink inside it. They drown in it. And so how possible we can cross this ocean of material existence? The solution is to take the shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. Easily and quickly, you will cross this ocean of material existence. No need to do anything else. Just sit down here for 7 days. No need to do anything else. You'll say, Maharaj, we don't want to listen harikatha. No need to listen also. What will you listen? Just sit down. The transcendental vibration will enter in the ears itself automatically. Why? Because it is transcendental vibration. One is a material sound, with the material sound, and one is transcendental sound, vibration, transcendental vibration. It automatically enters through the ears and it reaches the heart. And all the dirt in the heart, everything, it cleans. It cleans everything. The Bhagavat-saptaha is so much. Like this Maharaji was glorifying it. I was feeling very nice. In Srimad Bhagavat, in the first canto, the second sloka, its listening is far away. Even Bhagavat is happening somewhere and you just decided, you just had a thought that today I will go to listen katha. I am not saying this, it is written in scriptures. So when you take the decision that you will go, you just had the thought, God spontaneously, He manifests in your heart. He appears in your heart. When you sit in katha, when you start listening katha, the love manifests also. Just the thought of listening Srimad Bhagavatam will cause the love to manifest in your heart. So glories of Bhagavatam is so much. What to say? And the scriptures are not glorified so much like this. The glories of Srimad Bhagavatam is so much. You are in the house and you are thinking, today katha will start and I will go. Just you have this thought in your mind. So even if you're not able to reach, maybe there was an accident on the way or something, and you'll say, Gurudev, I was coming, Maharaji, I was coming. In the meantime, it was so much traffic jam, I missed out the katha. No problem, just because you had this thought that you will go to harikatha, you will get the fruits. God will sit in your heart.
केवल श्रद्धा से ही पाप बैठ जाओ।
Just sit with faith.
यदि कहीं हमारी श्रद्धा भी तो नहीं है, उसके भी कारण श्रद्धा भी नहीं भी रहे और श्रद्धाया बोले श्रद्धा भी नहीं
Just sit with faith. Even if you don't have Shraddha, sit down. Still you sit down and listen harikatha.
भागवत कथा कितनी सुंदर है। और किसी पुराण के लिए ऐसे नहीं
In any other scripture is not equal to Srimad Bhagavatam. Believe me.
केवल बैठ जाइए।
Just sit down.
अच्छा बैठने की इच्छा नहीं है।
If you don't want to sit,
प्रसाद ग्रहण कीजिए।
just take prasad then. No problem.
सबसे भगवान के सानिध्य में कौन बैठते हैं?
Who sits near to God? Close to God.
निकट में कौन बैठता है?
Who sits close to God?
प्रसाद ग्रहण।
Those who take prasad. They sit with God.
महाप्रसादे
Maha-prasada.
गोविंदे नाम ब्रह्मणि वैष्णवे स्थलपपुण्य वतांगराजन विश्वासु नैव जायते। कितना सुंदर।
So beautiful this is.
बड़े भगवान की सबसे बड़ी सेवा क्या है?
The best service of God is what?
प्रसाद सेवा।
Taking prasad is the best service of God.
प्रसाद सेवा।
Just take prasad. Trust
आप
me.
जानते हैं,
I know
बहुत लोग
many people
मंदिर में आते हैं,
to come to temple.
केवल जब प्रसाद वितरण
When the prasadam was being distributed,
मर गया।
I have stayed in temple for 40 years. I know. See the Brajvasi sitting here, who is this Kirtanya. I'm not lying. You can ask him. So Kirtanya,
मथुरा मर गई।
in the Mathura temple, he was there with us.
प्रसाद के समय
At the time of prasad,
मंदिर बिल्कुल
the temple was
और
full.
प्रसाद क्या कहते हैं? आज देखो
And people were taking prasad and they'll and invite everybody to take prasad. They used to give one day 50 paisa, like half of a rupee. 50 paisa. Not 50 rupees. It is 50 paisa, like 50 cents, like half of 1 rupee. I have a copy, I have a diary. Every year I used to maintain that.
हर रोज नहीं,
Not daily.
और महीने कितने पैसे?
Every month
50 पैसा।
they used to give half a rupee for 1 month to take
वो भी
prasad.
एक साथ में नहीं दे- वो भी जो है, मतलब हर
That
महीने
also
मतलब हर महीने पूरी बात है।
you have to go every month to them and collect it to take half of the rupee.
हर महीने दिया।
You have to go every like once a month to that place, to each house and collect that
वो भी
money.
कैसे साइन करके दे देते थे।
And that also they used to do signature and then hand it over.
अपने नाम साइन कर देते।
They get signature on their name and then they give like one rupee.
और मैं क्या करता था?
And what did I do?
थोड़ा थोड़ा प्रसाद देता।
I give them some prasad. Gurudev used to say, look,
जिस बात जाओ थोड़ा प्रसाद देकर के आना।
wherever you go, give some prasad to them.
एक जन्माष्टमी उत्सव के दिन
In Janmashtami,
कोई
used to
आते
invite.
थे, कोई भी नहीं आते थे।
Some people used to come and some did not come.
नहीं आते थे।
Whether they come or not, but yet
लगातार
7 days
करियर में
in my cycle, I used to carry lots of sweets and I used to deliver them to many houses. See him with Brajvaji's hair, he knows.
हम इसलिए कर रहे हैं
I'm saying this because
भगवत कथा तो श्रवण की बहुत दूर की बात है।
listening Bhagavat Katha is so much, but even if you just take Bhagavat Prasad, it is so much powerful. What to say?
सत्य है।
It is so powerful.
एक दिन
For one day, definitely that power will manifest properly and your life will transform.
महाप्रसाद
Maha-prasada is not ordinary.
वास्तव में सत्य है।
This is the truth.
भक्ति में लाने के लिए
To bring one person on the path of spirituality, Bhakti Sansara Prabhupada had said, to bring one person to the path of spirituality, you have to spend 500 gallons.
100 गैलन
500 gallons.
गैलन एक गैलन 4.5 लीटर
1 gallon means 4.5 liters.
500 गैलन
So 500 into 4.5. So 500 gallons of blood you have to give. Then one person will be convinced to come on the path of spirituality.
बोलेगा वो भी आकर के भी बन जाता है।
Sometimes they come and then go back again. They criticize Guru, they criticize other devotees, they criticize Vaishnavas.
लेकर क्या करते हैं बहुत कष्ट से
Bring them in after so much struggle.
टकरा करके
And then they fight among each other. They don't fight with us. They don't fight with me. They fight among themselves and they run away. This is like a battle of Mahabharata. See, the two arrows are colliding. Two arrows are colliding with each other and they're breaking off. I see this with my eyes. What is the meaning? It is so hard to bring one devotee in a temple. And then one brahmachari who is doing bhajan, then they fight among themselves. They start criticizing each other and then both of them, they go away. This is the truth. So Srimad Bhagavatam, today we are listening about Srimad Bhagavatam. We are so extremely fortunate. In scriptures it is said, if you have sukrti, spiritual pious activities of many lifetimes, when it's accumulated and gets collected, then a soul becomes fortunate enough to sit in the shelter of the lotus feet of God, and they come near Guru and Vaishnava. All the people don't listen. Those whose sukritis are completely collected and accumulated, they will listen harikatha. They will do bhajan. Bhagavatam is not ordinary scripture. I myself, I am trying to follow the path of spirituality and how I can bring everyone else to bhajan. Because Mahaprabhu, he gave instruction to all the jivas. In all the houses, all the villages of this earth, everywhere around the earth, my names will be sung by the people. This is the instruction of Mahaprabhu. All the people preach, everybody preach. You follow good behavior and then you preach. Do chant holy names, do bhajan, and teach everybody, preach everybody. First you do follow good behavior and then you preach. If you don't follow good behavior and then you preach about good behavior, then this thing won't connect. That's why in Srimad Bhagavatam, 3 tattvas are explained. One is Sambandha tattva, one is Avidya tattva, which is known as the Bhakti tattva, and the third one, Prayojan tattva. Sambandha, Abhidya and Prayojan. These 3 tattvas we have to understand. From 1st canto to the 9th canto, 1st to 9, this comes in the category of Sambandha tattva. From 11 to 12, this is Abhidya tattva, meaning how to do bhakti. It is explaining about bhakti. And 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, it's Prayojan tattva. Like what is the ultimate goal? Uddhav and big devotees, high class devotees, they are hankering for this prema. And this 10th canto is explaining about that prema. The 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why Gurudev used to say, when Bhagavad Gita ended, and in the same place the Bhagavatam started. Where Gita ends, Bhagavatam starts. Because in Gita, it is explained how can we connect with God. How can we surrender ourselves to the lotus feet of God? In Srimad Bhagavatam it is explained how can we serve God. Someone is serving in the mood of servant, and someone is serving in the mood of friendship,
और कोई भक्त भगवान की वात्सल्य रस से सेवा करता है।
And someone is serving God in Vatsalya, mood of parental affection, and some are serving in the amorous mood, Madhurya, sweet mood. And in Bhagavatam it is explained.
इस बार
Srimad Bhagavatam,
भागवत कथा की जो विशेष जो है,
the special thing about Srimad Bhagavatam, I discussed every year
श्रीमद् भागवत
we do Srimad Bhagavat.
7 दिन जावत
7 days
वो भी पूरा नहीं होता,
do Srimad
थोड़ा
Bhagavatam.
इधर की कथा पूरा उधर की कथा,
It's like a mixed katha. I speak about one canto, the next canto, the next canto, because explaining one katha needs 3 hours. So it's like a huge mix. It's like mix. So you should do a kirtan also. The other we need any other types of entertainment also. If there's no dance and music, people will say, "Oh, it was not fun." If there's no dance and music, you will say it's no fun. So it will be melodious kirtan, then dance will be there, and then people will like it. Then people are like, "Oh, it was a nice program." Otherwise, if because listening harikatha, people think it is dry. They don't like it. They say, "Maharaj, so many Bhagavatam happened. We listen Bhagavatam where I am sitting right now. How many Bhagavatam has been happened here? You tell me." Maybe at least 200. True or not? How many speakers they have done Bhagavatam here? Maybe around when Gurudev created this temple and then he presided the deities here. So I was also here when Gurudev manifested his deities here. When his temple was built, many saints were here, and every year at least 4 Bhagavatam were there that year. So we're thinking, let's focus this whole week on the 10th canto. The main katha of only 10th canto, I will do kirtan of it. You like it or not, that's not my subject. The Srimad Bhagavatam. We have not read Bhagavat-saptaha in the banner. If you see the banner, we have the Bhagavat-saptaha. No, it is Bhagavat Kathamritam, the nectar of harikatha. And in the bracket it is written 10th canto. So beautiful pastimes of Krishna, I will try and express them in front of you. And Gurudeva's beloved, they will also do kirtan. What's also here? This 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. We are trying to do kirtan of it, to express it. In 10th canto, Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he used the word. He used this shloka. Advaitavadis, the impersonalist people, they feel helpless in the sadness of this world. There is nothing in this material world. Is there any essence of anything that you do here? It's completely sadness is here. So that's why Asar Golu Sansar. It is like it's only sadness is here. Is anyone happy in this material world? You put up your hand. Even one person put up your hand and tell me I'm happy. No one will put up your hand. You all feel the shame? No. This is the truth. In this material world, everybody is sad.
हम सुख के अनुसंधान कर रहे हैं।
We are pursuing happiness. We want happiness. We're searching for happiness. Where is happiness?
इसलिए पसार खोल संसारो।
Poor person says, rich person is happy.
धनी कहे,
Rich person say, more rich person is happy.
महाधनी कहे,
And more rich person says, king is happy.
राजा कहे,
King says, king of all king is happy.
और महाराजा कहे,
And the king of all kings says, Indra is happy.
इंद्र कहे,
Indra says,
ब्रह्मा
Brahma is happy.
ब्रह्मा कहते भाई हम भी सुखी
Brahma says, I am not happy.
हैं? है कोई सुखी?
Who is happy?
जो ब्रह्मा ही
Even Brahma is not happy.
या
So how possible you will be happy? Who are we in front of Brahma?
सुख कहाँ पर है?
Where is happiness?
उसके हम अनुसंधान करते हैं।
That we will try and discuss. We're searching for happiness.
हम सभी खोज रहे हैं सुख कहाँ मिले।
We all are searching where is
एक ही है
happiness.
जो बड़ी भजन।
Only the devotees are happy. Those who are worshipping Sri Hari, they are happy. This is the truth. This is the fact.
नहीं करेंगे
If we don't do Hari Bhajan,
हमें प्राप्ति नहीं।
we won't be happy. Anything you can do.
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे
So the battery in this phone has ended. So stream, all the devotees are requested to join that live stream.